See how we're getting on. There we are. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's just check. Let's give it a check. Hopefully you can hear me. I've got this little microphone on. I'm going to actually try this tonight. This is mid-tan shoe polish. I wanted to give it a little try on a piece of wood to see if it will be any good. There's a little heart there that I've cut out. Put my Hollyland case away because I found it eventually, but and I bought this as well today. This is a great thing. It's a hole cutter. Bosch Expert Power Change Plus. What do you think of that then? 32mm, which I'm going to do the birdhouses with, the entrance. But look at this. You pull that down. Think of that. You can pull it down again. And you can I'm showing you how to use this well, aren't I? I think it turned round, didn't it? Has a job. There you go. You can change the drill bits. So I'm going to put a 5mm drill in here. This is 7. And this is 32. It's just for a quick change. I thought it was quite good. It's quite expensive for what it is, but you only live once, don't you? So you can put that in. You swiddle that round. Just a little silly thing I bought. I've spun my sharpening kit round. In fact, yeah, I'm going to be showing you this in a moment. So let's just spin that round a little bit. Because what I'm going to be doing today is just using some of my gouges and chisels. As you know, it's best to have sharp ones. These are quite well done, actually. And I'm going to be putting some more. Let's have a look. There you go. That one will do. Whack that into there, like so. This is abuse of a tool, really, but sometimes they do get abused. These are the little Japanese saws. I'm sure you've seen them. So let's cut that off about there, probably. I'm not showing you how to do things very well tonight, am I? There isn't really many people in here. Let's whack another one in there. I think what I do need for this is the one with less teeth. Doesn't seem very accurate. I think I bought the cheapest ones. And it really shows, but there you go. Get what you pay for. That seems a little bit easier then when I put less pressure on it. Seems to cut better. Perhaps I'm putting too much pressure on. I think that's the idea. Put less pressure on. Oh, why didn't they say so? There you go. So I've got quite a few different options now. How to put that in there. And that's how I use that, as I've shown you before. Let's put a bit more light on here, which is always a bonus, isn't it? There you go. That's a bit better. You can see what I'm doing. Right, so, and you just push that how you want to, at what angle, and then you will obviously cut away. Should have put the stop cut in first, but I didn't. And we're just doing some nice easy carving tonight. Nobody's here talking at the moment, so I'll just carry on with this for the time being. Let's put a little stop cut in there. Obviously this is a Celtic heart. Right, so I'm going to try and change this so you can actually see what I'm doing. It does help. Everybody having a nice Sunday? I wasn't going to bother coming on here tonight, but I thought I will. Just got an opportunity to spend half an hour, so I thought, why not? A lot of people like the sound of wood carving. Seems to be that SMR, is it called? Okay, so we're that's that at the moment. And while I'm here, I'm just going to try that. What I said, the let's get a little bit of scrap wood. Let's see how we get on. There you go. Little bit of scrap pine. Might work, might not. You never know. If you don't try, you'll never know. I think what I need to do is a little bit of tissue. I think I'll use a bit of tissue. Back in a moment. Seven people in here. Don't forget, hit the like. Cost you nothing. I just want to see if this works actually. So a little bit of shoe polish. Not much luck as yet. No, that's no use at all, is it? Very, very faint. I suppose you could put that on as like a wax after you've dyed it. I don't think I'll be using that for now. You never know if you don't try. I wonder if a fresh cut might make a difference. What's happened there? No, not at all. No. Oh well. You never try it, you never know. And now we know. Right, so what we're going to be doing now is we'll be using this, and we're carrying on with the Celtic work. Celtic spoon. Right, I think that will be okay. Get a couple of people in here in a moment and we'll see what's happening. Should you zoom in a little bit? Not bother at the moment. What we did last time was we clamped it, didn't we? We clamp it a little bit. We'll clamp the bit we've already done. That'll be an option. Like so. Use this little chisel. No chatting. Probably people want to be in silence. That's no problem. Don't even know if people can hear me. Right, turn it round now. See if we can zoom in a little bit. Maybe you can't see well enough. Leave it at that moment. And let's carry on. Okay, we're getting on with it now. Do these outer bits here. I think I've overdone that one little bit there. Sometimes it's temperamental, the wood. And what I think here is that little bit there is temperamental. Let's have a look, closer look, see what's happened to it. Maybe because it was slightly raised up. I think we've got away with it, but I'm not altogether sure. What I will do is I'll just do it a little bit with a knife. Obviously for this I'll need my glove. Don't want to trip to A&E tonight. Let's see which one it is. It's that one. Okay, I think we've got away with that. Oh, it dodged a bullet. I'll just carry on with this now, the knife. There you go. I'll swap back to the chisel again now. In fact, I'll need that out of the way a moment, and I'll just use this for a second. Oh, we've got not many people watching us tonight. It's my own fault. I didn't tell anybody I was coming on here. Sometimes that helps. Right, let's sort this out so it's not all over the shop. These Celtic patterns are quite, some of them are quite intricate. Let's get rid of this. I'm really feeling that I should have one there. Okay, that's that one. Let's do this one next. Let's do this one next. All right. Don't forget, hit the subscribe, hit the like. Costs you nothing. I do appreciate it. If you're new here, say hello. Tell me where you're from. Most of the people, I feel, are from America, but I'll never know if you don't tell me. I usually use a little hammer or mallet with this, but I'm not at the moment because it's currently 8 o'clock at night. And I didn't want to make too much noise. Being a Sunday and all that. Hi Josh, how are you, buddy? It's okay, thank you. Can you hear me okay? Can you give me a thumbs up? Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not sure if anyone can hear me. Cool. And this is that Hollyland microphone, so I'm still getting used to it. Presume you've been to church. Have you been to church? Loud and clear. Wonderful. Have you been to church today, Josh? Of course you have. Look, I've got my glove on. Got my glove on. Let's zoom out a little bit. I have, heading back in about an hour. Have you just come home for lunch, or what's happening? Why have you got to go back? How many services are there today? It's nearly finished now, but it's Mothering Sunday here in England. Glad to see that glove. The Sunday night security for the youth groups. Oh, wonderful. Make sure they're all safe. Cool. That's a nice thing to do. Try and look after them. Presume they're a good bunch. Are they a good bunch, or are they little rascals? Or I'm gonna put another one in. I'm gonna put another one in here because I'm not too convinced that is the right thing to do. We need a 5mm drill. I presume this is one. We'll soon know. That should do it. Yeah, try and keep it safe. Try and keep the children safe. I'm only going to be on here about 20 minutes anyway. I just wanted to try and finish off this spoon a little bit. They are great kids. Sometimes we have some folks that like to hang around, so we make sure they're safe. Yeah, I understand. Some people that are not always there for the right intentions, I suppose. Some people try and take advantage of people. We all know that. There's a saying here, I don't know if you have it there, and we always say people take kindness for weakness. Good saying that. And it's so true. You can use that one. Kindness for weakness. I like to refer to them as our outside friends. Cool. refer to them however you like, as long as they're safe. There's not much for youths to do these days, is there really? That's what I always find anyway. There's not much for them to do. And if they're not doing that, they're just socialising. But a lot of the time they get into all sorts of bother. And those computer games are not the answer. I'm sure of it. But no, they're not. I have 4 children, and there's only one of them ever got into those games, which was quite good. Really. Well, it just shoot off then, didn't it? What happened there? Could have had my glove on then, Josh. Oh, Josh, while you're there, I'm going to take this off now because I'm not going to do anymore. I've just got to sand that down now and try and make it the same as this one. I will try and get that one to sort out. I'll put tung oil on that. Look at the difference. It's not a vast. I can see probably better than you, but I don't mean that because I can see better than you. I'm here, but we'll try and improve those. There's a walnut one there. What's I doing there? I was showing you this. Look at this, Josh. It's a Bosch. What's it called? Bimetal. 1.25 inch, 32 millimeters. And look at this. Hey? It all comes apart like an M1 carbine. And you can change those. You can buy different size drills, isn't it? So you put that there. Put this into there. Look. You can buy all the different attachments. It's just if you've got lots of stuff to do and different size holes. You've probably got one already, but I thought that was quite good. They're quite dear, but it's a good make, so they'll probably last for a while. If you've got trunking or something like that to do, or I don't know what your electrical work's like around there, but you just leave that connected into your drill. Yeah, I'll show you. Full on demonstration here. So that's connected to your drill. See that? And it'll just pop off when it's connected to the drill. It's not so much of a scene. And then this one isn't so easy. It's quite stiff, but I suppose you want that to be quite secure. The drill part. And just whack that on. Or you get whatever size you want. And with these, I don't mind because they're quite clearly marked. drill your hole. I've got that one because it's for the bird holes. Yeah. Hi Tim, how you doing, buddy? Anyway, that was a bargain. That was about £11. £11 for that part, and this part was a bargain. It was reduced, and I got it for £8. So that's 20 something pound, £21 for the drill. But that should last for a long time. Let's put that 5mm back, and let's. Yeah, I thought it was all right anyway. Obviously, that's why I bought it. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit more, because this is my little sharpening device. This is not so much sharpening but polishing. It's just a cloth. There's one there. That's a spare. It's just cloth. And this is a Beavercraft leather strop. It's set up quite well at the moment. So what I do is I just turn that, and that's on the lowest setting, which is 1750 revolutions per minute. And then you just give it a quick polish. Absolutely wonderful. And I'm going to be trying some different. This is shoe polish, and I'm going to try that onto some different types of wood, and try and give it a different sort of look. In fact, really does make a difference, doesn't it? Just having it sharpened. Maintaining things. Oh, you freak, I haven't got my glove on again. There you go. So we'll I saw that roof you did, Tim. That was wonderful. Tim re-roofed his bird feeding table. Ended up looking wonderful. Gave me a shout out. Always appreciated. Some people have the Real Outdoors. He is helping me at the moment by watching my playlists. Just puts my playlist on, watches it, and well, he doesn't sit there and watch it, I don't think. But I know he plays it. He's told me his father not long passed away, which was very sad. I said a few prayers for him, which he appreciated. Just rounding over these edges at the moment. We will have a prayer said for us now and again. At the moment, thank you, Roy, much appreciated. Well, I have to run. A friend has some black walnut limbs for me. Blessings to everyone. God bless you, Tim. God bless you, Tim. Great member of the community. We have a slight problem at the moment with one of our sons, his girlfriend. She's been taken poorly into hospital at the moment, and she has meningitis, which is not very good. And she's only 30, I think 31. And that's, we'll be saying a prayer for her tonight. Thank you, Josh. That's really appreciated. It's quite a sad time at the moment. We live 3 hours away from them, so it's not like we can just pop down. But if things get much worse, we will go and see them. But you're not allowed in the room at the moment with her, so he's not even allowed in the room. And another worry is that she's pregnant with our. How many we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's our 6th grandchild. She's pregnant with. So that's another added worry. I'm sure we'll get through it. We're good people, so we. And whatever happens is meant to happen. It's all laid out for us, as you know. That's a heart that I've done for the birdhouse. I'm going to put it on a birdhouse. What I will do first is I will stain it. So, and I'm not actually going to do much more tonight because it's been a funny weekend, really. Tell you what I'm going to do, just for the novelty of it. I'm going to stain it. No, I'm not going to stain it red. I was going to stain it red. I think I'll do it walnut. Walnut on top of there and see what sort of effect that has. And it's a water-based dye, so it should be okay. Hopefully that. There's one of these brushes that I had, and I had oil. Yeah, it's that one's got oil on it. And this one is yeah, God, he's a sovereign and in control. Surely he is. She's a good kid though, and I know, and you know, he takes the good ones. That's the worrying bit. Right, so I'm going to. I'm sure we'll get through it. I need some more. Gosh, that soaked that up quite quick, didn't it? I suppose it's only a very tiny cap, isn't it? Mm. Did you see the little stool I made, Josh? I'm going to be doing a full-on demonstration of one of those tomorrow. 4 pieces of wood, 8 screws. You probably don't have them there, but we have them here, and they're little stool. It's like a little stool, and if the young children, they can stand on them and reach up for things, and also as well, they use them when they're trying to go to the toilet, and it's a good little thing. Gives them a little bit of independence. And also as well, I'm making them out of tannalized wood, which is the wood in England that is used for outdoor use. I don't know. Do you have tannalized wood in America? Probably do. Just literally for outdoor use. Don't believe I have. Gosh, this is soaking up this wood dye. We call it treated lumber, yeah, but it's we call it tannalized. And did you know there's you know, in that wood, is it green the same as yours? I suppose it could be any colour, couldn't it? But they put arsenic in it. I only read about it because I was concerned about children using it. And they actually put arsenic in it. I suppose it kills the bugs. Yeah, there's arsenic in there. I don't think vast quantities of it, but I think it's to um, kill off the bugs. We all know arsenic's not the best thing in the world. Not good for burning. No, no. But I don't think there's, you know what I mean? I don't think it's actually soaked in it. Just a degree. I suppose I'll do a little bit more research on that and find out more about that, because I have burnt stuff before. I suppose if you're going to, no, if you're going to burn it on a fire and inhale the smoke. Yeah, I never even thought of that. You're right. Should be a health warning on it, shouldn't there? Can you get ill from burning tannalized wood? That would be the question. Probably not from burning it, but you could from inhaling the fumes. Perhaps I've splayed this brush a bit. Let us see again. Yeah. I suppose people would burn it on a wood burner if they had nothing else. It's mighty cold in some parts of the world. That's what always makes me laugh on their cleaning out the peanut butter jar to put it in for recycling. And you've got them in China using anything at all that will run. Anything at all. If an engine starts, they use it, don't they? And there's me trying to clean out the peanut butter jar, saving the world. Mad, mad world. It's a mad world. Right, I'll let this soak in. We're nearly done. And with that, I haven't done the back because that won't even show. That's getting put onto something. Right. That's me for tonight. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be finishing this cross. I'll also be doing other things. I will show you how to make that small stool. And remember, you look after those kids, Josh. You go and look after the children. And remember, whatever you do it well.